Oh, welcome back to Harbro Freight. Quality videos, lowest prices. A place where we love tools as much as Goku loves fighting. And today we have August super coupons. August super coupons. We love it. Let's see what they are. We'll jump right in. But before we do, if you find this useful, please consider liking and or subscribing. Become a member. We have 3 Harbro members. Anyways, I appreciate those 3. I hope they weren't accidents. Did you get your free gift this weekend? Technically, if you're in the West Coast, you still got a chance. The ammo, the blanket, or the batteries. Last day of the deal 7, $900, $400 off. Tri-fuel 13,000 watt generator. And let's jump right in. And we're going to do our best to compare this against the parking lot sale because there is some overlapping. But let's go ahead and jump right in. We have starting the Predator 1800 watt gas powered portable generator, CO secure, $299.99, $50 off. Wheel kit sold separately. And what we will check against this is to see what percentage off, because we did have our generator sales recently, the Predator days, and it was 20% off of all gas generators, and this brings us in at 14%, so just under 15%. We're not writing home about it. Next, US General Alert mini steel toolbox, $14.99, 21% off. We have seen this come down. I think it was Black Friday prices down to $9.99, but $15 isn't too bad. Still putting a limit per customer, so limit 3 per customer. Not too bad of a deal. Then we have the Pittsburgh 3-ton floor jack with rapid pump. $50 off, $160, $109.99. I do believe this is one that we've seen go down to as low as definitely $99. Most likely $89, and in a world that doesn't exist right now, probably $79. This one does go pretty low, but I will show you the comparable. So during the parking lot sale, and we'll be flipping back and forth. This starts August 11th. So it's a weekish, 2 weeks out. But during this parking lot sale, we have the 3-ton low profile floor jack with rapid pump. So this is normally $170, but this is the low profile and it's going for $80 off, $99.99. And then they even have this thing of a beauty, the Super Duty, for $289 down to $240, so $60 off on that one. So some great choices during the parking lot sale. Not a bad option, but if you can hang out for a couple weeks, you can get the low profile. Let's keep going. Predator 6.5 horsepower OHV horizontal shaft gas engine, $130, $20 off, normally $150. Then we have the Vulcan E71 TGS flux core welding wire, 2-pound roll, your choice of 0.030 inches or 0.035 inches, $18, 28% off, $25 normally. Then we have the Yukon 60-inch 3-door hardwood workbench at $150, $30 off, normally $180. Just say pre-sale orders available. Then we have the Bauer 2300 PSI 1.2 gallons per minute brushless max performance electric pressure washer, $219.99, $30 off, normally $250, and that's decent. US General hanging tool cabinet at $90, $10 off, that's 10% off. Then more US General 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch multiple rail socket tray, your choice of SAE or metric. Of course, sockets sold separately, and everyone probably will be getting their sockets, hopefully, during the parking lot sale. All sockets, Icon, Quinn, and Pittsburgh, 40% off. Wild. $17, 15% off. The Yukon 46-inch mobile workbench with solid wood top, $280, $20 off of $300. Presale orders available, and this is 46-inch mobile workbench with solid top. And again, we're going to compare this to the deal going on in August parking lot sale. Where'd you go? I skipped past. Was the very front page? Yes, it was. So they have the Yukon 46-inch 9-drawer mobile storage cabinet with solid wood top red. So this is normally $350. Normally $350. It's going to be $50 off. So you'll get it for $299. This is slightly different. It's the 9 drawers, but it is 46-inch and it is wood top. $50 for $299. Here, this is normally $299 and you're getting $20 off for $280. And it's just solid wood top, couple of cabinets, and 1 drawer. So depending on your need, you could get more storage, technically a better deal if you go with the parking lot sale 9 drawer cart. Anyways, we continue. Badland, we got some winches. So a lot of back and forth referencing here. These super coupons, it feels like the marketing team didn't communicate with the parking lot sale. But here we are. Badland ZXR 2,500 pound ATV utility winch with wire rope and wireless remote control. $60, normally $80, 25% off. I would say is normally pretty good. But as we can see, 30% off all Badland winches coming up during the parking lot sale. So 25% off is not bad. If you need it now, it's only going to be a few bucks difference. But if you can wait, might as well get the extra 5% off. Then we have the Badland ZXR 9,500 pound truck SUV winch with wire rope. Normally $320, down $40. But I could already tell you, if this was 30% off, you're saving close to $90, almost $100. So you're getting this for about $225 during the parking lot sale versus $280. So definitely, unless you absolutely need it, hang tight on these winches because they're going to be 30% off. Plus, there's going to be 30% off of accessories as well. So hang tight unless you absolutely need it. Hercules new 9 amp variable speed surface conditioning tool for $100, $40 off. We will look at that because that seems like an excellent discount. $40 off of $140, 28, almost 29% off. So great deal there. Titanium stick 225 inverter welder with electric holder for $290, save $10. A measly $10. It's the 225 inverter. They do have the Easy Flux here, $20 off during the parking lot sale. They have the Vulcan, good deal, $220 off. The Unlimited 140 multi-process welder for $120 off. And then the Chicago Electric, $20 off for the Flux 125 welder. So although this specific welder isn't on sale, $10 off is tough. Maybe look at the other options. Predator 3-inch 301cc gasoline engine full trash water pump, 23,000 gallons per hour, $799.99, $100 off there. Then we have the Pittsburgh 450-pound low-lift transmission jack for $94.99, $35 off. The 11-foot by 19-foot heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, 13% off for $19.99. Another U.S. General Alert 15-compartment adjustable plier rack for $15, 16% off there. Next, we have the Franklin 800-pound capacity appliance hand truck for $100, $30 off. More Badland 3,500-pound UTV power sport winch with automatic load holding brake. So 30% off, you're saving $39. So at $30 off, it's not too bad. It's pretty decent. Only a $10 difference. But again, if you can wait, then save the extra $10. If not, this is a decent deal. Pretty good deal. Next, we have the 19-foot by 29-foot 4-inch heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp for $48, 17% off. The 14-ounce Brack Lean non-chlorinated brake parts cleaner, $5, 33% off. Warriors 1/8 inch to 3/4 inch #1 titanium step drill bits, 13 steps, 6 steps, and 9 steps for $10, 28% off. And again, although I would say normally 28% off is excellent, this is one of the main sales going on. At 40% off all drill bits and step drill bits, Hercules Bauer and Warrior. They even have this new Bauer cobalt fractional number and letter index drill bit set, 115 pieces. And it's going to be 40% off. That's $52 off of this thing. Anyways, 28% off versus 40% off. You can hang tight. Or, again, if you need it, you can get it. 7 foot by 9 foot, 6-inch all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, $4, 20% off. Black Widow professional gravity feed spray gun, your choice of either side fan control or rear fan control, $30 off for $150. We have the Greenwood 100-foot by 5/8-inch garden hose, $27, 10% off. Pittsburgh's half-inch drive front-wheel drive axle lock nut socket set, 7-piece for 33% off. 33% is excellent, except during the parking lot sale, it's going to be 40% off. Maddox disc brake and caliper service toolkit, 11-piece, $30, 28% off. Pretty good deal there. Of course, about once or twice a year, you'll get the 40% off Maddox deals, but 28% is not too bad. And we have the Franklin 150-pound capacity foldable hand truck for $28, 20% off. Hall Masters 5,000-pound A-frame weather-resistant electric trailer jack with drop leg, $200, $30 off of that. Next, we have the Predator 200-watt super lightweight foldable solar panel for $30 off at $199.99, normally $230. Another Badland 5,500-pound UTV long drum winch with synthetic rope, $60 off, and they're going to make me do the math here. It's going to be less than 30%, but it'll be close, $60 off of $260. 23% off. Not too bad, but again, not 30%. Next, Tallmaster 9,200-pound ratcheting load binder, $40, normally $50, 20% off. With a Chief Professional long barrel air hammer, $110, $30 off. The 12-foot by 20-foot mesh all-purpose weather-resistant tarp for $47, 14% off there. The Vulcan 500-pound capacity heavy-duty large welding cabinet, $50 off at $350. And we have the Bauer 1,600-watt 12-amp 14-temperature dual speed heat gun, $28, 20% off. Pittsburgh Pro lifetime warranty 3/8-inch drive high visibility deep socket set, 10-piece. Options SAE or metric, $10, 28% off, which would normally be pretty good, but again, 40% off during the parking lot sale. Pittsburgh 12-volt portable tire inflator with LED light, $13, 13% off. Vanguard, how sweet, 10-foot by 16 and 3-gauge indoor-outdoor extension cord, $529, 24% off. The Hercules 3/16-inch to 1 1/8-inch number 4 Cobalt step drill bit, 12 steps and 8 steps, $35, 30% off. And 30% off would normally be pretty great. You know what I'm going to say? Be 40% off during the parking lot sale. Hercules 44 and 7/8-inch by 1/2-inch Cobalt bimetal deep cut portable bandsaw blades, 2-pack available in 10, 14, 18, and 24 TPI. $9.99, 44% off. That's excellent. 44% off, not happening at the parking lot sale. At least I don't think so. Next, Icon Alert. We haven't had an Icon Alert in a while since the parking lot sale, but not in these coupons. Icon Alert 1/2-inch drive, 50 to 250 foot-pound professional click torque wrench, $20 off. $20 off of $140 puts us at 14% off. And yes, definitely wait. You can get 35% off all Icon Quinn and Pittsburgh torque wrenches. So hang tight on that. Another Badland winch, 2,000-pound utility trailer winch with steel rope, $48.99, normally $55, 10% off. Vanguard 25-foot by 12 and 3-gauge outdoor extension cord, $16.99, 26% off, would normally be pretty decent. Hall Master 1,000-pound capacity 9-inch by 72-inch trifold loading ramp set of 2, $120, $15 off. And Pittsburgh Pro 1/2-inch drive 25-inch breaker bar, $12, 33% off. That is excellent. Then we have the Fortress 4-gallon 200 PSI high-performance oil-free hand-carry job site air compressor for $220, $20 off. And we will just verify to see. They have some compressor deals, but looks like they're the stand-up air compressors. $50 respectively off of both the Fortress and the McGraw. We continue. Maddox McPherson Strut spring compressor set, $23, 34% off. Pretty close to that 40% off, so a good deal. The Bauer 24-inch tool bag with 16 pockets for $28, 15% off. The Quince 3/8-inch drive SAE and metric high visibility socket set, 35-piece, $35, 12% off. Have US General Alert 72-inch by 22-inch work center hutch for $630, $70 off, and that warrants a calculation. Was that 10%? Yep, since I did it that way, 10% off. Not too bad. Not that great. Franklin, two-step steel stool, $25, 16% off. 32-ounce mirror glaze Pro Speed compound, Meguiar's, $25, 16% off. We have the Hercules 14-inch all-cut combo diamond blade, $100, $30 off. Pittsburgh half-inch drive SAEM metric high Viz socket set, 21-piece, $25, 16% off. Central Machinery 5-inch swivel vise with anvil, $50, normally $60, 16% off. Then we have the Storehouse hose clamp assortment, your choice of either 20, 40, or mini fuel injection style 40-piece for $5, 16% off. Hercules 18-inch tool bag with 28 pockets, $20, 20% off. Pittsburgh socket rail, your choice of either quarter, 3/8, or half-inch, 99 cents, 44% off. This is a $1 day super coupon, 99 cents. Don't think I've seen that. Viking 20-foot 4-gauge heavy-duty jumper cables, $25, 10% off. Hercules 4-amp quarter-inch die grinder for $70, $69.99 actually. Very nice, 12% off. Hallmaster 3-point quick hitch 27 3/16-inch clearance, $99.99, $40 off. Good discount there. Here we have the Storehouse V-shape hang all for $2, 24% off. HFT funnel set 4-piece, 99 cents. That's a quarter a funnel, 44% off. Great deal. Then Icon Alert again. Icon 3/8-inch drive oil filter socket 7-piece, $35, 30% off. And I would normally say this is excellent. This is the steal of the deal, with the exception of this is a socket set. So it's going to be 40% off. And it's here on the list, $50. So although this is an excellent deal at 30%, you can save an extra $5 if you just hang tight until the parking lot sale. Otherwise, though, if you don't want to battle for it, you think there might be a battle, which there probably will be. I mean, there's a lot of sockets at Harbor Freight in general. But if you don't want to risk it, for $5 more, you get a 30% discount, which is excellent. 40%, though, is even better. Continuing, Bauer Impact Drill and Driver bit set, 35-piece, $16.99, 22% off. And this is an Impact Drill and Driver bit set. And doesn't look like this is included. So this is a pretty decent discount, 22% off. Doesn't look like it's included in the parking lot sale. Doyle 12-inch professional rafter square, $15, 11% off. Quinn lifetime warranty half-inch drive extendable breaker bar, $21.99, 12% off. We have the Central Machinery 50-pound portable abrasive blaster kit for $28, 30% off. Good deal there. Earthquake XT half-inch stubby air impact wrench jumbo hammer 700 foot-pounds, $69.99. Nice price, not so nice. Discount at 12%. Another Icon Alert, and this is better. Heavy duty commercial truck U-joint puller, very specific. But the heavy duty commercial truck U-joint puller, $85, $25 off of normally $110, 23% off. So decent deal there on that Icon Alert. We continue. Storehouse wire connector assortment, 158-piece, $4, 20% off. The Bremen 11-inch C-clamp locking pliers, $10, 33% off. Warriors cordless micro engraver with diamond tipped ballpoint, $9, 10% off. Hallmaster 2-inch rubber swivel caster for $2, 33% off. Pittsburgh 6-inch torpedo level with magnetic strip, $2, 20% off. Some Hardy general purpose synthetic leather utility gloves, 2 pair, $5, 37% off. Chicago Electric Power Tools 1.5-inch rotary cutoff wheels, 3-pack, $3.29, 26% off. Ranger light duty foam knee pads, $3, 25% off. Central Machinery 6-inch portable carpenter's vise, $17.99, 10% off. 6-ounce ultrasonic cleaning powder for $7, 22% off. The Pittsburgh 8-inch magnetic torpedo level with angle finder for $249, 37% off. What a deal. And then the rest is just the free gifts for the weekend. Speaking of, hopefully everyone got their free gifts. And what do you think about the super coupons? A lot of overlap, if you ask me. I feel like I was going back and forth between the parking lot sale and what they're trying to give us as deals going through August 17th. So, that being said, still some decent things in here. Anything that you're leaning towards, stock up on your mini toolboxes. Somebody was asking about a transmission jack before. I've seen it in the comments, so that's a pretty decent deal. And outside of those, this just serves as a reminder for the August parking lot sale, and it just gives us points, data points for us to compare to make sure we are getting the best deal. Anyways, happy Harbor freighting, happy shopping. Please consider liking and or subscribing. And as soon as I find some more deals, I will send them your way.